Everyone can have a game where their aim is off, and no matter how hard you try to hit shots, it seems like nothing is working. If you ever start to feel like this, trying to play harder after you've been switching it up might not be the best thing. Instead, you should find out what you're doing wrong and try to correct it. It's easier to do this off the server, but it's going to be the same quick basics checklist. First, you have control of your crosshair, and you aren't snapping from point to point. Second, you're in control of your weapon, and you aren't just spraying when you see an enemy. Third, you're in control of your game, and you aren't just reacting to what's happening to you. 1 and 2 are both practiced in the practice range, and number 3 comes from the confidence you get from 1 and 2. So, make sure when you're using whatever workshop map you have, when you move your crosshair, 95% of the time, you should have smooth crosshair placement, and you really need to focus on hitting your first shot on target. You can't have your crosshair snapping around while you're trying to track a target, and if you take your time to get your first shot, you'll tag the enemy, slowing them down, and making it an easier kill. Snapping is what you do when you have split-second reactions, and those will come naturally if you focus on smooth tracking. For number 2, just keep in mind that you not only have to control your aim, you also have to control your weapon. Practice shooting at full stops of your counter strafe, then slowly ramping up the speed until you can reliably shoot straight. Then practice controlling what kind of shooting you use for different ranges. You can easily get into a habit of spraying at every enemy you see if you feel like the enemies are stronger than your team. You could also get in the habit of holding common angles or trying to crouch spray for a headshot. Don't forget that you should always control for recoil, even when tap firing and while counter strafing. Number 3 was being in control of your game. When you don't have first or second down, you can lose confidence and start to mindlessly play. You can see what you're doing and you know it's bad, but you just can't figure out what to do. When you're able to get kills confidently, you can take more space on the map and make plays that you actually want to make rather than trying to find out what plays you can make in the moment. I'm not saying don't react at all to what the other team is doing, but I mean don't let the other team boss you around. Don't let your frustration push you out into unfavorable gunfights, and let your confidence grow through the match with patience and focus. Sometimes there really is nothing you can do. You can run out of energy or just have too much going on. Play another game or find something else fun to do for the day. If this video helped you at all, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.